near the airport. Here's 43, the roundabout. So really from southern parts of Carl Junction over toward Airport Drive, up 43 to the roundabout, and then we'll extend over toward Webb City is kind of the immediate area of this storm as it continues to work east, maybe a jaunt northeast at about 25, 30, 35 miles per hour or so. I'm looking at, let's see, Nick's looking at the latest scan.
I'm just pushing this latest scan to Facebook and Twitter, just emphasizing people that may not be watching us.
Yep.
It's on the ground again. Rotation is still strong near the Brown Brook subdivision, west of Hartsford. 171 starts to curve northwest from the airport. Safe spot now.
Okay, so we know this is still, producing tornadoes and on the ground, but man.
Jesse Irwin is live at the scene of the tornado in Briar Brook. He joins us now. Jesse.
Hey, you guys. We are here with Dave and Delaney Mertens, who live right by Briar Brook Golf Course. And again, we're so sorry to see what's happened here. Did you know all this had happened until this morning, or?
No, actually, we were up, and the neighbors came over from next door because we have a basement, and they were in our basement. So, yeah, we heard it hit. We heard the actual tree hit the house. So, wow. It was when after it was all over, we came out and saw it all, and it was pretty devastating, you know, seeing the house, especially after I just got the roof siding and fascia and all that just redone on the house like a year ago. So,
how long have you lived here for?
About 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
And I'm sure you've had close calls, but you've never been directly hit, right?
No, never. No, this is the very first one.
Okay. Well, this is your daughter?
Yes.
Delaney? Delaney, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15. So, I mean, you've grown up in this area. You know that tornadoes can happen and they hit. But what's going through your head right now as you wake up this morning?
Well, of course, I'm devastated that my home is, damaged.
Of course, yeah.
And it's kind of, hard to go through that because I've never been through a tornado before, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm so sorry about this. I know that there are people Commerce in Carl Junction to bring whatever they can to help out everybody over here at Briar Brook. Is there anything that you guys need that the people who are going there could bring?
I think we're fine, really. I'm just more concerned about getting the tree off the house and getting it where it's covered up, so the rain doesn't go into the house, into the bathroom and everything. It's that's what I'm more concerned about.
Absolutely.
Landed with deadly force in Golden City, Missouri. KUAM's Lisa Oligas joins us with more.
We're here on the property of Opal and Jean Harris. They used to live in that house. Their son was safe in the basement. Unfortunately, Jean and Opal were in their newer home built just a few years ago. As you can see, it was torn to shreds by the tornado. They were 2 of 3 victims of this tornado.
Betty's like a sister to me. I can't.
Dean Easton cries for his good friend Betty Berg. The tornado hit her mobile home, leaving just the concrete slab behind. Her husband Mark was seriously injured. His brother says with 2 broken hips and broken legs. The Bergs' neighbors on Highway 126 have a house without a roof, much of it destroyed. And farm equipment was tossed by the tornado's winds across the property. Barton County utility crews are working nearby to right power poles and restore electricity, something the sheriff says will go faster if spectators would stay away. But it's the loss of friends that is truly hurting the small community. The Bergs rented their mobile home for 13 years.
I don't think I'll ever put another unit here, no.
The family of Mark and Betty Berg are hoping to reach other family members who may not have realized that she was killed in the tornado. For others, it's a time of cleaning up and trying to salvage any belongings that can bring back memories of those who were killed. In Golden City, Lisa Oligas, back to you.
Lisa, thanks. Jean Harris was 86 and Opal 83 years old. Relatives say they might have been sleeping when the tornado hit. Their bodies were found 200 yards from their home. Other than Golden City, the hardest hit community appears to be Carl Junction, Missouri. That's where Kate Kelly is now. Let's go to her live.
The cleanup and recovery effort is underway. Dozens of homes are damaged here in the Briar Brook area. Some of that damage is heavy. Trees are uprooted, covering houses, lawns, and the nearby golf course. One resident told us this happens to be his family's last week in Carl Junction.
No, we've been here 14 years. We missed the 03 tornado, which hit Carl Junction, but we'd never been hit ourselves, so this is a first for us. Yeah. We were leaving here. We're moving to Florida, and we had just sold this house, and we feel terrible for the owners, but fortunately they're really good people, and they're working with us.
While no major injuries have been reported, law enforcement continues to assess the damage. One major problem here is the heavy traffic coming into the area and blocking the roads. As a result, CJ police have blocked off Briar Brook to any other outside volunteers until further notice. Live in Carl Junction, Kate Kelly, KOAM News.
Yeah, people need to stay away unless they have a legitimate business there. That is, if they live there or they are involved with the rescue in some way. Kate Kelly, thanks. Liberty Utilities tells us the Carl Junction Asbury area should have power by later this evening. Missouri Governor Mike Parson took a tour of the damaged area of Carl Junction this afternoon. He says one of the most impressive things he's seen all day is the community's resolve.
One of the things I've just totally been impressed with all day long is about people helping one another, and I think that's one of the things that makes me so proud to be the governor of the state of Missouri, is when you see people working together to help one another out at times like this, and you never see Missourians being better.
The governor earlier toured some tornado damage in Jefferson, Missouri. We're going to show you some of that in a few minutes in Jefferson City. A tornado touched down in Delaware County, Oklahoma, impacting the north side of the city of Jay.